Hello and welcome back to another plan with me. This is the first plan with me of the year. I know I'm so far behind because it's already the 14th of January. But it's been a busy Christmas season and then I've had birthdays, so hoping to get back on track filming forward plannings and get some back plans filmed as well and up for you guys. So this week I'm using this kit from PanseysPrints. It is called Cozy Corners. This is the Erin Condren sized one, and I've printed this out myself, cut it on my machine. You can then cut these out for easy storage, but I thought I'm going to be using it straight away, so what's the point? So this is your full box sheet, and then you've got these, you've got like a double box and then the two girls there. Your headers and little things. The check boxes, checklists, icons, half boxes. Got your glitter washi, some functional bits, your date dots, washi strips, your bottom washi, your date covers, and some functional deco and some pretty deco as well. This is she's obviously reformatted how her kits come. If I show you an older kit, you'll see that they're very differently formatted. I like the newer format. I think it's really, really nice. It's just more, I don't know, it's easier to look through and find what you're looking for. So as I said, we are planning for the week of the 13th to the 19th of September. We're planning for the week of the 13th to the 19th of January. I cannot believe it's 2020 already, and yeah, so I'm just going to pop these inserts out and we're going to get to planning. We had a very nice Christmas break. It was lovely, and yeah, I'm just starting to recover from it. So let's get the date dots. Where are they? There they are. And pop these onto my dates covers. So start 13th. So that's nice. She's changed these to little circles. They used to be like cut around the number, but now they're just neat little circles. So that's cute. I like that. So much has happened, and yet so little has happened, if that makes sense. I mean, we got through Christmas, New Year, with all the madness that brings, which is always great fun, but it's also so exhausting. Kids went back to school last week, so it was then the getting back into the school time routine, which always takes them so long. No matter how much we try, it always takes them so long to get back into the school routine, and they're still not properly back into it. And knowing my kids, they'll probably not be into it until they break up for half term, and then, oh look, yeah, great, we're awesome now. Where do I want to put this washi? Do I want it at the top or do I want it at the bottom? It's quite thick. Okay, I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to start off with the date covers. And then let's see if I pop this at the top here. How does that look? Nah, I'm going to put it at the bottom. What I can do then, I don't know why I'm flipping my page around like that. I'm just having some sort of meltdown here. Don't mind me. And then I've just got my trusty slice tool and my ruler. I'm just going to trim this down. What I am going to do is this, because this is quite a plain washi at the bottom here, I might go in at the end with some deco and just zhuzh it up. We shall see. I don't know yet. So yeah, kids are all back at school, doing well. Husband's back into his proper shifts at work, so my routine can start again. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm finding it really hard to get back into a routine now. And strange enough, the thing I'm finding the hardest is how much I miss my youngest. And she's at daycare 3 days a week. That's it, 3 days. But if she's at daycare and my husband's not got a day off work, it's like, well, what do I do with myself? So to combat that, I am looking at some, if you go onto the Open University, they do loads of little like modules that you can do. So you could do a mini module in creative writing or something. They've got loads of these little mini modules that you can do. So what I'm thinking I might do is sign up, and when I'm feeling my head is in the right space, start doing those, because it's a bit difficult. My youngest I've had to submit her application for reception. I don't want her to go to reception this September. She's not ready for it yet, because she'll have only barely turned 4. And she's not going to be emotionally mature enough to stand up to what is expected in a reception class. I know, I've worked in reception classes. So I've always found that the summer children really struggle because they're still at that young of an age. 6 months makes a huge difference in learning. So it's huge. It's not going to be a big deal further down the road, but in those first months, that first part of reception, I don't want her feeling like she's not good enough. So we're going to, hopefully the school will allow us to hold her back for another year. They should allow it because technically she's not required by law to start school till she's 5, but some schools can be a bit iffy and say, oh, well, you know, they've missed reception, she should go into year 1, in which case, again, we would have to kick up a fuss, but we're not there yet. I'm going to use glitter headers today, I think. I like the glittery headers. It's also because I don't really have much this week. Saying that, I've got birthday, yeah, I've got a bit to do. Where's my, there they are. So let's go down. I'm going to pop some glitter headers down, and I'm going to pop the checklists down. So yeah, my biggest thing is when she goes back to school, I am going to be when she does go to school full time, for the first term at least, because they do staggered entry, which I hate. I absolutely despise staggered entry. It's like, oh, you go to class for, say, 3 hours on the one day, and then you go to the class for, you know, you go to class for an hour on the one day, then you go to class for 2 hours on the next day, and eventually it's just like, well, what's the point? The kids are settled, but you're making us come in and keep making it harder for the kids. So I don't know if they're going to carry on with staggered entry. I know the newest principal of the school doesn't like it, so he might sort of say, you know, well, actually, we're not going to do it, and let the kids be kids. Sorry, I decided I didn't like where that glitter header was, because you just couldn't see it on the bright pink background there. This kit has got some beautiful, soft, muted colours, so it's a bit warmer than a normal January kit, and I like that. Because January is just such a cold and dark month as far as I'm concerned. You know, Christmas you have all the lights and the twinkles and the sparkles, and then you get to January, and after New Year it's just like dark. Oh, it's dark. Ooh, you've got big bills to pay, and well, not that we have big bills to pay in January because I budgeted quite well this year, but you know, it's dark and it's Like, when's the sun gonna shine again? And yeah. But I suppose we are very, very lucky that we are in the United Kingdom and not in Australia, that's for sure. Although I have been looking at my Cricut machine, I've got a little thing where you can download a free pattern to make animal pouches for the kangaroos and the koalas and everything. So I'm looking at those and how much work would be involved in getting one of those together. Let's get the sidebar done. Now I definitely want this tall girl here. Now where do I want to put her? Do I want to put her at the top or at the bottom? Okay, where's my other sidebar bits? I've got my weekly tracker there, which I use for my meal tracking. Got my 2 habit trackers there. Awesome. Those I'll use in the week tomorrow. Okay, so let's start doing this a little quickly. So I usually build my sidebar in the same way, and I'm just gonna zhuzh it up a bit. So let's start with start with this weekly box. Now, I am very much a creature of habit, so I like to have my stuff sort of they don't need to be in the same place, but they sort of need to be in the same order, if that makes sense, because that order is what helps me to think. So it's like I need to have my checkbox there or in one section, my habit trackers in another section. I can't just have habit trackers, checkbox, some people do. It's great if you can do that. I can't, my OCD would not let me. So I'm just looking here to see if I've got a dinners or a meals header. I have. Okay, so let's take this. That is going to cover this. And then that is going to cover. And that is skew. Oh. There we go. There we go, that's better. So that's my meals. There we go. Then I want my 2 habit trackers. I'm going to go with the lighter one first, and then the darker one. And these I use to track my meds and my reading. So pop this one here, and this one here. And that's the basics of what I need in my sidebar. So let's see, where would this lovely lady go? So I could put her, what washi have I got? Because I might stack some washi down the bottom here. Oh, sorry, I'm just really indecisive at the minute. I'm really tired lately, so I'm just like, oh, energy, where are you? But I do usually get quite tired after Christmas. Just because Christmas is non-stop for me. You know, it's kids constantly, it's all sorts of things. So Christmas is very, very busy for me. You know what, I'm gonna just pop some deco in there, I think maybe. So this the Christmas period is really just exhausting. And it's nice to just have a bit of a break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my 4 boxes down. I love the kitty cats, so if it's got a kitty cat in, it's got to stay on. I'm not too bothered about the scene. So let's start with Coffee Monday, because everybody needs coffee on a Monday. Well, I know I do. Especially yesterday. As much as I love my little one, she was in a very, very bad mood yesterday. Just everything was a constant argument with her, and it was just because she was overtired. Nothing really more to it. She was just overtired. But if anybody's got a preschooler, you will know trying to tell a tired preschooler that they're tired is impossible. So, yeah. I want to move that one down a little bit. So, we were on the bus and we were having arguments because she didn't want to go to the bus stop we needed to go to. She wanted to go to a different bus stop, and why did we have to go to that bus stop? And then we were buying fruit and veg, and she wanted a pineapple and bananas. Now, I know my kids. I know if I bought pineapples and bananas, one of the fruit is going to be left to go bad. So Mommy said no. Mommy put her foot down. I'm going to use this scene. I'm not too bothered about the clothes. So I said you can have one or the other. So she chooses the pineapple. That's just great. We go on to the next shop and she sees bananas in the next shop. She then wants bananas. Why can't she have bananas? She wants bananas. Daddy would get her bananas. And she's having a full-blown meltdown in the supermarket because Daddy would get her bananas. Why won't Mummy get her bananas? It's just like, oh my gosh. And then she calmed down eventually. We got home, got the shopping and everything put away. No more mention of bananas until she sees an advert on TV for McDonald's and McDonald's pineapple sticks in the Happy Meals. I want bananas. Daddy will get me bananas. I need to speak to my daddy. So I ended up having to phone my husband at work so that she could leave a voicemail for him to tell him to get bananas. It was one of those days. And come bedtime, I was just done. I was ready to call it a day and just go to bed. I couldn't anymore. So bless my darling husband. He came home and was just like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Gave me cuddles. I'm going to pop the weekend banner down here. Ah. There we go, because it's the weekend there. And okay, so I'm going to start by putting hubby's work schedule in. So he was on, it's only 3 this week. Oh, it's a nice week for him. And then 2 7/7s. So yeah. So that was Banana-gate. You know, but the problem is, I don't know how they do it. Kids have this thing where it's like they can push your buttons so much right up to the point when they know you're going to snap, and then they become super cute. So yesterday, for example, she was pushing my buttons and pushing my buttons to the point where I felt like I was going to snap. We get on the bus and there was a gentleman on the bus reading the paper, and our buses have a free paper on them, and she's picked up a copy of the paper and sat on the bus reading the paper, and it was just too adorable. And I was just like, you know what you're doing. You know, they're not stupid kids. They are smart, and that's why we love them. Okay, so he's working Sunday 7/7. He's working Saturday 7/7, and he worked yesterday 10/10. So yeah, lots and lots of fun to be had. But I would not change my children for the world. They are just the best things ever. So let's have a look at what we've done yesterday. We went food shopping. Super exciting day. So let's have a look at what little functional things we've got here. We've got me time, payday, family time, clean everything, lazy day. Okay, no shopping there. I've got a shopping icon. So I'm trying to avoid having to dig through my huge pile of stickers to see what I've got, but yeah, that's not going to work. I just realised the sheet cut really, really poorly. That's all right, we'll work around it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through my stack of stickers to find a shopping one. Let's see what we can find. I know I have a ton of shopping stickers. Where did I put all my stickers? There they are. It's just finding them. So I'm gonna sort out my stickers for the week and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got some of the basic stickers I need. Now, the problem I had was this sheet here, when it was cutting, it's cut off center quite dramatically. So that's pretty much rendering the sheet unusable, but not to worry. There are lots of other little bits. So I've got some labels there, I've got some labels there, I've got washi I could stack. Some bits there, some labels there. So I've got some things that I can use. So let's have a look. I'm going to use oh, there's some little shopping carts there. I could use one of those. Yeah, I might do. I'll use one of these. So I'm going to use this little label here. I'm going to pop it down. Oh, that's the same as. Let's do a darker one here. It's looking very light over there, so let's do the darker one. Pop that there. And then I'm going to use this light coloured shopping trolley over there to mark that I went food shopping. I am also going to mark on there that in the evening I just needed some me time. Ah, there we go, there's a YouTube binge. That is exactly what I did last night. So I had a nice little YouTube binge. Let's see if we can put that on some washi. What washi? Shall I use this flowery one? Yeah, let's use the flowery one. So I had a bit of a YouTube binge, which is always nice when you've had a bad day. And then I'm also going to, because not much happened yesterday other than the disaster of shopping, I'm going to use one of my little book dragons. I'm going to pop on here that I started a new book. And it is the, what's it called? It's Alexander Hamilton. So it's the book that inspired Lin-Manuel Miranda to write Hamilton. And there was absolutely no point in putting that one down, was there? Oh well, it's down now. So that is what I've started reading this week. On to today, hubby's off work, so it is big laundry day. So we're going to spend the day catching up on laundry. And I saw a little laundry basket, there it is. So yeah, if you can hear a machine running in the background, that's actually the dishwasher, not the washing machine, but that will be going on soon. So I've got that. Let's find a something to pop it on. I'm going to stick it on this like taupey coloured label here. Yeah, there we go. So that is to mark that we're getting all the laundry done, and then I am also filming. I'm filming today. Daycare fees are due and we have sea cadets this evening, so I'm going to use this one here for a change. I'm going to use the dark. Why do I keep going for that very first? Oh, it's because it hasn't got a dark purple. Okay, that's going to be for daycare fees. And then we have sea cadets this evening, so I'm going to use, I'm just going to use one of these because I'm going to cover it up anyway. This dark purple for sea cadet fees. For sea cadets, because both of my children are now doing sea cadets. It's my youngest's first night this evening, so she will be joining her brother. And then I will be filming. Have I got a little film one here? I've got a TV, I've got a game. I like that, there's a game. No, so I'm going to use one of these dark grey ones. Flip it upside down, put it down here, and then I can mark that I filmed today. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. So tomorrow we are going out for my daughter's birthday meal because it was her birthday on Saturday, and it was also her dad's day to have her. So normally, like when her birthday's been in the week, we've all, her dad and her dad's family have all come round, or we've gone round there, or we've met somewhere and gone for a meal and just had the day with her all together. Because her birthday fell on a weekend this year, we did things a little differently. So it means that we're going to have her birthday meal on Wednesday now. Because we always take the kids out for a meal on their birthdays. You know, they get to choose a restaurant and all of that. So yeah. So I'm going to pop this family time sticker down. So that's to mark that she's got her birthday. Then tomorrow I want to deep clean, and I'm going to put that on a, I'm going to use one of these. Let's go for a dark purple, because there's this clean everything sticker here. Oh, I've just realised there's a trash day sticker I could put on Monday. Because Monday is trash day for us. There we go. So I've also got to get some, I'll get everything cleaned. Probably going to do some more filming because I've got so much to get done. But I also want to get some designing done because I want to open my store again. So I'm going to put down the, let's put down I'm going to put this down here, and then I'm going to put down the little desk that's on here, and then I can have film, because I'm going to want to film, I'm going to want to edit, and I'm going to want to do some designing, so I can put all three of those in there. Okay, let's move on to the next half of the week then. Thursday, what have you got in store for us on Thursday? Absolutely nothing. I am working at my mum and dad's, so I'm going to use this taupey coloured one here. Pop that down there. And there's just this little spray bottle cleaning set up here that I'm going to pop on to mark that I'm cleaning at my mum and dad's. And then, you know what, I might do some gaming. I haven't done gaming in a long time. Where did I just put that? Why have I put that on Sunday? You guys were probably screaming at me, you've put that on Sunday, you silly, silly, silly woman. Oh. You can tell my brain has not got back into the swing of things. In case it wasn't glaringly obvious. So yeah, I'm going to do some gaming. So I'm going to pull out my, it's got a TV. Nope. I'm going to pull out my gaming monsters. Where is he? Where are you, little gaming monster? There he is. So, again from my shop, the little gaming monster. And I'm going to pop him down on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like double up on some washi here. Stick him there. Okay. And chances are I'll probably pick up a few bits and few groceries on the way home because we always need things like small bread and whatever. So I'll pop this down on the pale pink, just to mark that I'll grab some groceries on the way home. Okay, Friday. What have we got for Friday? Friday is nothing. It's just me and the little one. What we're going to do on Friday is, oh, I've just noticed that little knife. I'll do that later. Don't get sidetracked. I'm trying very hard to keep myself focused because I do kind of like brain wander when I'm doing stuff. So I'll start doing something and I'll go, oh yeah, and I want to do this, and oh yeah, I want to do that, and oh, I forgot to do this. So I'm trying to prevent myself from brain wandering, as I call it. And it's quite difficult. If you're not the type of person whose brain just goes off in its own direction, you wouldn't really get it, but it's very, very hard to keep your focus on something like that. Okay, so I've got this little micro sheet from my shop with the little baking dragons on, and I'm going to use one of these little baking dragons to mark that we will probably do some baking. And yes, that's what we will do. We will do some baking. What colour do I want to put it on? I'm going to go with the grey. Go. So we'll do some baking. Not much else planned. Saturday we've got nothing planned. And then Sunday is my daughter's father's birthday. So I did see some balloons on here. There they are. What should we mark his birthday on? Let's mark it on this dark purple box. Balloons and the present. It's balloons and a present because he's my daughter's dad. And okay, that's all of the plans down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. Oh yeah, I wanted to put this up here. Put this little meal sticker up here where it says meals, just to, you know, add a bit of so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with this deco, pop it along the bottom and in this little corner here. So what we're going to put where? I want the kitty cats, 100%. I need all the cats. I love all the cats. I'm not quite as bad as that woman in the song who's just like wants to hug all the cats, and it's just creepy, but I do love me some kitty cats. I've got one more so they can go. The nice thing about her kits are the deco's little and there's a lot of it. So, yeah. Got a coffee cup, and some boots, and some knitting. It's definitely that cozy season of knitting now. Put down some comfy jumpers. And what can we put over here? Let's put down the hot chocolate. Over here. Another pair of jeans. And the jeans and the jumpers as well. Over there, and then let's go this side. So we've already got our kitty cats. More coffee, because the world needs more coffee. Everybody in the world would be nicer if we just all drank more coffee. No, we wouldn't. I'm lying, but it's a nice thought. Oh, if only it was so easy to fix everything that's going on in the world. We've got coffee and some hot chocolates. There we go. Okay, I'm now going to go through and fill this in with my Staedtler Tri Plus fine liner in the 0.3 tip, and then I'm going to pop it back into my planner and I will show you the finished spread. So I shall be right back. Okay, so that is the finished spread. My pen is, I think the kids have used it, so the tip's been split, so it's not writing very neatly. But yes, that is what this week's looks like. If you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe icon. If you've liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and make sure you're hitting the bell notification button as well, so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Alright then, you take care now. Bye bye.